Good morning, friends. It is my first YouTube lecture, so I want to first introduce myself very quickly. Myself, Professor Akash Shankar Sonone, Assistant Professor in Department of Geography, KJ Somaya Arts, Commerce and Science College, Kopargaon. I completed my post-graduation from Savitribai Phule University, Pune in year 2016. I qualified a national eligibility test in year 2017. I also qualified a state eligibility test in year 2017. That's all, guys. Let's come towards the today's topic, introduction of geography and opportunities in geography. What is a geography? The word geography originates from two Greek words. The first is geo, which means the earth, and the second Greek word is graphy, which means to write or explanation. The ancient Greek scholar Eratosthenes is commonly called the father of geography, for he was first to use the word geography. The Eratosthenes is regarded as the first scientific geographer because he ascertained the length of equator on sound principle. Geography is the study of the interaction between people and their environments, both natural and human. Geography examines the places and regions resulting from such interaction and analyze the spatial characteristics of all manner of cultural, economical, political, and physical processes and relationships. Let us see what we study in our geography. Generally, geography is divided into two main branches. First one is physical geography and second one is human geography. Let us see one by one. First one, physical geography, the scientific study of the natural feature of the earth's surface, especially in its current aspect including land formation, climate, current and distribution of flora and fauna. Next one is human geography. Human geography is a wide-ranging discipline that draws together many of the strands important for understanding the world today. It examines human societies and how they develop their culture, economy, and politics, all within the context of their environment. The physical geography divided into another sub-branches. Let us see first one, geomorphology. It is a scientific study of surface features of the earth and its evolving interpretative description of landforms, their origin, their development and mechanism of geomorphological process which evolve the landforms. Geomorphology divided into four branches. First one is fluvial geomorphology, second one is coastal geomorphology, third one is tropical geomorphology, and last one is applied geomorphology. In the fluvial geomorphology, we study a river-originated landforms, their development, nature and mechanism of river water. Next one, coastal geomorphology, we study oceanic or sea wave created landforms, their development, nature and mechanism of oceanic water in coastal area. Third one is tropical geomorphology. In the tropical geomorphology, we study the landforms and geomorphic process in the low latitude belt, approximately between 30° north and 30° south parallel. Last one is applied geomorphology. Here, the only thing is the practical applications of geomorphological principles and the finding of geomorphological research to human being. Second branch of physical geography is climatology. Here, we study of climate and how it's changed over a time, and this science helps people better understand the atmospheric conditions that cause the weather pattern and temperature change over a time. This climatology divided into four branches. First one is synoptic climatology, second one is agroclimatology, third one is monsoon climatology, and last one applied climatology. Let us see first one, synoptic climatology. It is a study of climates from the viewpoint of their atmospheric circulation, weather phenomenon, and climatic differentiation. Second one is agroclimatology. Here we study climate and its effect on agriculture. Generally, it is interaction between climatological and hydrological factors. It helps you to improve the farming practices and increasing agricultural productivity. Next one is monsoon climatology. Generally, a system of wind that influence the climate of a large area and that reverse direction with the season. Monsoon are caused primarily by the seasonal change in temperature over a large area of land and weather. Then last one is applied climatology. Friends, when you can do the proper study of climatology, after that you apply your knowledge with the help of climatology. Next branch is oceanography. It is a scientific study of the oceans. For example, oceanic waves, tides, ocean current, strange, ridge, continental margin, and oceanic sediments. Next one, biogeography. Here we study of spatial distribution of phenomenon over the Earth's surface. Next one is soil geography. It is a scientific study of soil formation, mechanism, and their development, etc. Last one is environment geography. It is a describe the spatial aspect of interaction between human and natural world. It is a required understanding of climatology, hydrology, biogeography, geology, and geomorphology, as well as human society. Next branch of geography is human geography. Let us see the human geography. Human geography and its branches also classify into another sub-branches. Let us see first one, population geography. Here we study of the way in which spatial variations in the distribution, composition, migration and growth of population are related to the nature of place. Second one is settlement geography. Here we study a settlement in any form of human dwellings from the smallest house to large city. This again divided into two branches. First one is rural geography and second one urban geography. Next one, economic geography. Economic geography is the study of the geography of economic activity developed from a focus on commercial activity and the exploitation of resource and economic gain. Economic geography divided into another sub-branches. First one is agricultural geography, second one is industrial geography, third one is tourism geography, and the last one, geography of transport and trade. Next one, social and cultural geography. In the social and cultural geography, view the world as inherently social, spatial, political, and they examine issues relating to the spatiality of identifies inequality and power across multiple scale, etc. Next one, political geography. In the political geography is concerned with study of both the spatially uneven outcome of political process and the way in which political process are themselves affected by spatial structure. Next one is geographical thought. In the geographical thought, we study geographic knowledge in particular place, times, and context. Accordingly, it has traditionally been and continue to be primarily approached for a historical perspective. And last one is geography of India. So you already well known about that, the India. Our India is extremely diverse with landscape ranging from snow-capped mountain ranges to desert, plains and hill plateau areas. Here we study the physiography, drainage system, climate, soil, forest, minerals, energy resource, agriculture, industries and population, etc. Last one and important thing is when you can do the proper study of geography, where are the opportunities in geography? Let us see opportunities in geography. First one, UPSC, Union Public Service Commission. Geography is one of the top scoring subjects in UPSC mains examination. Every year, more than 30% of people choose geography as their optional subject for the mains examination. Next one, MPSC, Maharashtra Public Service Commission. Then next one, GIS, Geographical Information System. Nowadays, GIS is a very essential for map making. During the COVID-19, it's playing a very important role. Then next one, cartography, town planner, and landscape architecture. Now let us see some teaching related examinations. NET, National Eligibility Test. Second, CSIR NET, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. These two examinations conducted by National Testing Agency, and these both examinations conduct in two times every year in English and Hindi language. And last one is State Eligibility Test. This examination also conduct two times in every year. If you belong to Maharashtra, this examination conduct in two language, Marathi and English. In the geography, lots of opportunity is there, but I choose some examination which would I like. So thank you and best of luck for your study.